Hello everyone, and welcome back to Queen Elizabeth, A Day in Her Life. Today we're going to look at the royal news from 12/21/24. The first news comes from New York Post, and it's dated December the 16th, 2024. Sarah Ferguson reveals why she doesn't regret her marriage to Prince Andrew. He's a great man. Sarah Ferguson has no regrets about being married to Prince Andrew. The Duchess of York, 65, spoke about her relationship with the disgraced royal, 64, in an interview with the Sunday Times published over the weekend, and explained why she still supports her ex-husband despite his many scandals. "I was totally and utterly in love with Andrew," Ferguson said, while reflecting on the former couple's romance. "I would do it all over again, 100%. He's the best, a great man with a great heart, and kind. Our wedding was the best day of my life," Ferguson added, referring to the pair's 1986 nuptials at Westminster Abbey. "But I gave up my anonymity that day. I was able to because love conquers all. It's still with us today. I won't let him down." The author and philanthropist went on, "He supports me as much as I support him. He supported me through thick and thin, not just marriage or divorce. We agree on the 3 C's: communication, compromise, compassion." Ferguson and Andrew were married for 6 years before they separated in 1992 amid scurrilous tales of mutual cheating. The exes, who divorced in 1996, share daughters Princess Beatrice, 36, and Princess Eugenie, 34. Ferguson further reflected on her romance with Queen Elizabeth's second eldest son in her interview with the Sunday Times. "I first met Andrew when I was 12, she said. "My first thought was that I was going to marry him. We came back into each other's lives when Diana invited me to Ascot in 1985, and 6 months later we were engaged. We weren't allowed to hang out or live with each other then. Diana couldn't, I couldn't." The second news story comes from E! And it's dated December the 20th, 2024. Buckingham Palace shares update on King Charles III's cancer treatments. King Charles III's health is on the upswing. Amid the British monarch's ongoing cancer battle, his treatment is moving in a positive direction, a Buckingham Palace source told NBC News December 20th. While the update is good news for the 76-year-old, the source also noted that his cancer is a managed condition, and therefore his treatment cycle will continue into next year. As Charles, who ascended to the throne in September 2022 after the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II, continues to battle the disease, his wife, Queen Camilla, also recently shared a positive update on his health journey. During a visit to the Dyson Cancer Center at the Royal United Hospital in Bath, England, in September, the Queen Consort, who married Charles in 2005, was asked by Susie Moon of Macmillan Cancer Support about the King's health status. Camilla, 77, responded, per the Mirror, "He's doing very well." The third story comes from Yahoo Life, and it's dated December the 15th, 2024. Hot sauce is probably the last on the list of words you associate with the British royalty, but there's actually a stronger bond between the two than you would think. In 2000, the BBC reported that there was an explicit ban on rare meat, foreign water, shellfish, and any food considered too spicy or exotic for the royal entourage when traveling. This aligns with what you'd imagine. English dishes designed for the subtle palates are notorious for lacking spices or bold flavors like the ones you find in hot sauce. English dishes designed for subtle palates are notorious for lacking spices or bold flavors like the ones you'd find in a hot sauce. But according to Kensington Palace gossip, Queen Elizabeth II liked a kick of heat every now and then. Legend has it that her favorite hot sauce was Louisiana's very own Tabasco. The McElhinney Company is named after Edmund McElhinney, who invented the famous peppery sauce in Avery Island, Louisiana, during the late 1860s. It's about 6 years after its founding, the McElhinney Company exported its Tabasco sauce to England. Over 130 years after that, Tabasco sauce received a royal warrant. For those unfamiliar, a royal warrant is an official document recognizing that Tabasco is an official supplier to the royal household. Why did Queen Elizabeth like Tabasco so much? Even though Queen Elizabeth II gave Tabasco her official seal of approval, her specific uses of hot sauce remain shrouded in mystery. We know the Queen was a peculiar eater, to say the least, but Tabasco sauce is nowhere to be seen on all her famous favorite foods. There is a hint as to one thing she liked to use it on in the book My 20 Years in Buckingham Palace by Frederick John Corbett. According to Corbett, Queen Elizabeth II's mother, who also went by Queen Elizabeth, was a big fan of shellfish. She would not have taken the royal travel rules very well. And Corbett states that Queen Elizabeth enjoyed using Tabasco in a special lobster cocktail, a more extravagant version of a shrimp cocktail that she served during Sunday brunch. Of course, Queen Elizabeth II is not her mother, but she is her mother's daughter, so we can guess that some of the Sunday favorites were served in the preceding years. It's possible the Queen could have had the Tabasco sauce around for Bloody Marys, but this is yet to be confirmed or denied. Unfortunately, the reason Queen Elizabeth II loved having Tabasco sauce around enough to give it a royal warrant seems to be taken to her grave. Our next story comes from Mirror, and it's from December the 16th, 2024. Royal suffers horror fall and breaks both wrists after shock health battle. The royal family has had its fair share of health challenges in 2024, and yet another member of the firm has revealed hers. Princess Michael of Kent has told how she has been left with 2 broken wrists after a fall at her Kensington Palace home. The 79-year-old had been carrying a pile of coats when she tripped and fell. The royal, who is married to Prince Michael of Kent, a cousin of the late Queen, used her hands to then break her fall, but then broke multiple small bones in her wrist. In an interview to mark her upcoming 80th birthday, she revealed how the painful accident has affected her everyday life. She said so many things that you rely on being able to do, like cleaning your teeth, are impossible. I can type with one finger on a mobile, but I can't use a laptop. I'm told that after an accident like this, if you do one wrong movement on the top of the unhealed bones, you're back to where you started. The accident comes after Princess Michael, an author, revealed in the same chat that at the end of last year she was diagnosed with a heart condition that required surgery. She told Majesty magazine, "It shocked me. I still have to rest every afternoon." The royal and her husband, 82, are parents to 2 children, son Lord Frederick Windsor and daughter Lady Gabriella Windsor. Lady Gabriella suffered tragedy earlier this year when her husband, Thomas Kensington, died suddenly in February. And the last story comes from the Mirror and was released December the 19th, 2024. Queen Camilla spotted picking up a 14-pound last-minute Christmas present for King Charles. With there now less than a week until Christmas Day, now is the time to focus on picking up any last-minute presents that you might need. And if you still yet to finish up your Christmas shopping, you're in good company, as Queen Camilla was spotted grabbing some last-minute gifts for King Charles yesterday. In pictures obtained by Mail Online, Queen Camilla was spotted browsing the tea section at Fortnum and Mason, which has been long-standing tradition of the royal family, with the store even holding an official royal warrant. Onlookers said Queen Camilla eventually opted for some cinnamon and orange black tea after perusing the 13-pound 95 tins on display. Although we couldn't locate Camilla's exact tea choice on the Fortnum and Mason website, the department store's array of teas have been a go-to gift for the royal family for years. The first big order came from Queen Victoria, who gifted 250 pounds of concentrated beef tea to Florence Nightingale. The Fortnum website also details many different instances of the royals gifting tea, including Queen Elizabeth II, King Charles, and Princess Margaret. With Fortnum and Mason tea starting at £6.95 and several royal blends available, it's a great affordable gift for the last-minute stocking fillers or as a present for fans of the royal family. Tea isn't the only thing the royals are a fan of from Fortnum and Mason. King Charles was gifted a bottle of Fortnum's 1707 Noir de Parfum at £235 after he opened the refurbished store in 2007. Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, Queen Camilla, and Queen Elizabeth all visited the store in March 2012 for the opening of the Diamond Jubilee Tea Salon, and were each gifted a bespoke camper. So this is all the news for the day. I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I hope you will tune in again soon for another episode of Queen Elizabeth, A Day in Her Life. Thank you.